Welcome back to the channel, man. It's been a fat minute. I haven't been active on this channel in probably about 3 months. It's probably my last upload. Been real busy, been doing a bunch of traveling. Went to Puerto Rico, Texas, just a bunch of stuff going on in between that and work. So I haven't really been riding or kind of doing anything. It's at least 2 or 3 months now. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna try to get active back on the channel. Got a couple things going on with the bikes, couple little projects going on, so I'll be dropping some stuff here shortly. But in the meantime, gonna do a little bit of work on this unit here. About 2, 3, maybe even 4 months ago, if that, the swing arm cracked. I was unaware that that's a common issue for these. So I got it fixed, just kind of doing a couple odds and ends. I'll go ahead and show you, and we'll get to it. All right, let's get straight into it. Don't really know if I've actually formally introduced this on the channel or not. It's a 2020 Honda Rancher 420, foot shift, 4-wheel drive, super basic. It's 28s on it, so no re-gear, cool machine. Don't ride it that often, mainly use it to bring the trailer to the front from the backyard, vice versa. Me and my girlfriend will go on rides every now and again, but show you what we got going on here. So basically, this is a known thing. After doing some research, I kind of found this out. The swing arm cracks right about here on good ass day. Everyone I've seen, it's in the same exact spot. So I was gonna buy a new one. I was like, man, I don't know, because it's probably just gonna happen again, and don't want that. Even though they're super inexpensive, I feel like this is probably the better option. So I should have filmed the process. I'm not sure why I didn't, kind of wasn't thinking, but homie came through. Shout out Jeff, man. I gotta clean all this up and paint it. That's what I'm gonna do in this video. But basically, this gusset wasn't here. He made this gusset, welded that up in the corner. You can see that's how the factory one is. So that side, I've never seen it break. It's only this side. I'm not sure it has something to do with the weight, or I couldn't tell you. But everyone breaks it in the same exact spot. So that gusset there, and then this is basically a piece of angle iron. I bent and cut out to pretty much fit there. So he welded it over here and then kind of bent it down to weld it there. So I mean, this thing is way stronger than before. I'd be surprised if it breaks again. I don't see it breaking at all. A couple beads there, so I'm gonna clean all this up, prep it for paint, and that should be it. And then I have to put a new axle in. I'm not sure if I'll do separate videos or just keep it in the same video, honestly, depending on how long this is. So I'm not sure what exactly happened, but axle backed out and these threads are all butchered. So I'm gonna be putting a new axle in, and she'll be ready to ride after that. So yeah. Right, I thought I had my wire wheel. I didn't. So I'm gonna use this flapper disc. Should be okay. It's not really that harsh, just kind of grinding down everything. So I'm gonna do this real quick and lay some paint on it, hopefully. So if you don't have one of these Milwaukee angle grinders, man, the truth. section in there. I guess whenever the wheel fell off, the axle or the CV bent this piece of metal and it broke there too. So got that down. Did for years. Just use a C clamp, push it back down, and just ran some beads over it. So should be good there. This stuff looks good. Alright, so that pretty much does it. Gonna go ahead and let this paint dry. Obviously no need to film that. So got everything painted up, sanded down. Axle should be here, hopefully, if not tomorrow, the next day. So I think I'm just gonna put all that in one video. It'll just be like the, you know, rebuild video of the rear end or whatever for the 420. Yeah, so I'll do that. Let that dry. Put the axle in hopefully tomorrow or the next day, and that's about it for that. All right, just like that, we are back, man. Overnight parts, or to you, a transition with the parts, basically. Got a few things. Picked up some oil, 10W30, 4 quarts of this stuff. Gonna go ahead and change the oil on the 420 and the 125. Haven't changed the oil on this since I've owned it. Not the most responsible thing I've ever done. So got a filter for it too. There's no filter in these 125s. Essentially, these are kind of like the Grom motors. Just there's an oil pickup or like a screen at the pickup, but that's it. So please tell me the axle nuts are in here. All right. That's what I really need. Okay. Go ahead and there's a little pick here. Let's see. Good. So I was going for the OEM axle, man. Honestly, that sounds pretty good. Just because there's cheaper ones, but one of the reviews were like the end sheared off. I was like, yeah, I'm good. So for 90 something odd bucks, I mean 98 bucks, it might be cheaper than that, honestly. It was well under 100 bucks, so I know. So let's go ahead and let's get this thing thrown in. I'm gonna go ahead, put this on some jack stands. It's kind of teetering a little bit. It's a pretty simple install. Get the camera set up, kind of run you through it. I've taken it out once to replace the seal, so kind of familiar with how it goes. And yeah, let's get to it. All right, so I figured I will start on this side just because I've already taken the other side apart before I started the video originally. So if I'm not mistaken, I think I need 2 tools to do this. I know for sure a 14 to pull the wheels off. Sorry, 3. And a 32 for the axle nut. This is the anvil on this impact is no bueno anymore. And the battery pops out. Great impact. This thing lasted me probably 4 or 5 years until I just upgraded to the other one, but I keep that at work, so we'll do this for now. All right, take the wheel off. Gonna go ahead and take this cotter pin. Should be a 32. Somewhere in there. Close enough. This thing is a beast. I know I should have taken this out. Clean that up a little bit. So in here, there's a spacer. You gotta pay attention to how that goes or sits in there. Yeah, so that's it. Hub, axle nut. So we're gonna reuse a hub, axle nut. We have a new one, so no need to do anything. Let's go take the other axle nut off. Hopefully it comes off. This is the side. It's kind of messed up a little bit. I think I messed with the other though. Yeah, that's what I thought. tend to put Loctite whenever I'm doing this stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised if I use Loctite on this. Usually the blue stuff. Yeah, that's what it was. That was rough. That was rough. Alright. Nothing's really damaged on this besides the threads. I could probably recut them. So, here's that. Should have got another O-ring, but it is what it is. I'll go ahead and clean some of this stuff up and go ahead and put the new axle in. Alright, so got the new axle all greased up, all the splines throughout, cleaned up the mating surface on the tube itself. Go ahead, throw this back in there, spin it around, so the splines sit in there, it'll catch. Glove tap. If that, we can slide everything back together. So this thing is dead, stupid dead. Like, put the no-call on it, fires up, idle smooth. Second you take it off, done for. So I'm gonna charge the battery. I know that battery's only 5 or 6 months old, so it just needs a good charge. I'm gonna do that. Other than that, everything else looks good. So I'm gonna wrap this up, man. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, please subscribe. More riding content soon. Hopefully try to get on the bikes next weekend or two at least for 2-3 hours just to get out there. It's been a hot minute, so yeah, man, I'll catch you on the next one. Later.